Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Blue Couch Conversation. This week I have Jonah and Lindsay of Jonah and Lindsay, and they're here to share their story with us.
Thanks for having us.
Congratulations on
Thank
little
you.
one. So, tell me, how did it all start? Where did it all begin? What's the haps?
It started, I think, just back in college. I always had a camera in my hand. I have a bachelor's degree in journalism, so learning how to tell the story through classes and experience and kind of just being out there on the field. And then moving to Bakersfield after college, and the community just really took me in and taught me how to, do weddings and portraits and all those things and video. And so I just developed a love for it. And then
Yeah, for me with photography, I picked up the digital camera when it first came out.
That
I was
scary.
like, yeah, I was a little ways back, but I played professional soccer and I got to travel a lot. So
Okay.
when I'd find my places in Africa and South America, stuff like I just love taking pictures and capturing moments. And so for me, that's when the interest kind of really started. And then meeting Lindsay and getting married, that's where the Jonah and Lindsay comes together. Yeah, just with her having gear around and her doing it, I was like, yes, I want to do this. And
This is it.
so, yeah,
Love
that's how
it.
it started.
Yep.
So, in your guys' experiences, I'm sure there's all kinds of advice you guys can give to your clients, but what is your best piece that you think is your best piece that you give to potential clients or clients?
The best piece of advice that I would give to a client is that no matter what happens on the day of, the best part about the day is that you're married. And so, leading up to the day, we have a ton of advice that we would give, because obviously
Right.
we do it every weekend. But the biggest things are choosing a good team, people who work together. Jonah and I love working together. We work together for our entirety of marriage and we enjoy that. We can feed off each other well. And so we have that dynamic going for us as a video and photo team. But then also with the vendor team, it's important to have good communication skills, to be able to work well together,
Right.
know what they're doing, know that they'll have your back, that they'll follow through with things like that. Because everything, you can have a great plan and then on a wedding day, a lot of things can go wrong. And so knowing that you have a good team is really important. So
That's good. And since you touched on it, this is my favorite question because I learned so much. So if something does go wrong or has gone wrong, how did you guys bounce back and what was your situation?
yeah, we had a really, it wasn't funny at the time,
Right,
but
never is.
now it's kind of funny. But at one of our weddings, the grand entrance happened. It was perfect. The bride and groom were gonna go right into the first dance, and right as as soon as they got introduced, everyone's standing up, cheering, and the DJ sound cuts, and a fuse blew or something, and then we were like, oh no, what do we do, And then we had we looked at each other, we looked at the planners, we looked at the DJ, and he was like, I'll get it back on. So I was like, hey guys, it's okay. You guys are just gonna start dinner, and then we're gonna pick up your first dance after dinner, no problem. Just keep mingling amongst yourself. And so we had to really think quick on our feet, and because,
I can imagine.
it was a fuse that blew, so it was just at that moment. And so just, I think being flexible, because weddings that's what they are, is blessed are the flexible, is
Yeah.
something I learned a long time ago. So
I
yeah.
was secretly hoping you were going to say you guys started singing, but I'll take it.
Well,
I mean,
we
Don't
do
wanna steal the show.
Yeah, we don't want to steal the show. We do join in
Tempting.
the dancing sometimes because
Okay.
that's really fun, but yeah.
out there with your cameras. I
Uh-huh,
like
yeah.
it. So, in all these weddings and the experiences that you guys have had, what has your fairy godmother experience been like?
We love working with Fairy Godmother because they are always great with communication, go over and above with details. We never have to worry about anything. Oftentimes, if there aren't planners, we become the planners. And so we like that too, but it's not my area of expertise. And so when there are experts on the ground handling all the things broken dresses and, veils that tore and the cake that's this and, there's so many things. They literally are behind the scenes just tying knots and fixing bows all the time, literally and figuratively. So just picking up the pieces and making sure that the couple never hears about it, well, maybe later, but on the day of their wedding, so they
Right.
can stay focused. And so I really love working with them.
And that goes
So.
back to your guys' advice of your teamwork and how everything's cohesive, and you guys work so well together and have such great chemistry that we've seen firsthand you guys just fluidly moving through the crowd. You don't ever feel like you guys are there, but we know you're there, you're behind the scenes, you're getting all the shots, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
we really love what we do. You know, we love telling the story from start to finish. And so we spent a lot of time investing, like learning lighting and all the different things that go into a wedding day so we can capture moments and tell the story. And we really do what we do because we love people. And so to be able to tell their story, like we want to get to know them, we want to make them laugh, we want to find out what makes them tick a little bit. So on their wedding day, like not only are we, you know, working together to make sure that all the pieces are covered, you know, but we want to tell their story and interact with the family. So yeah, we love what we do.
You're
It's
helping
best.
others by
Yeah.
going through your passion as a career. So that's perfect. No one could ask for any more than that, right?
Yeah.
But well, thank you guys for joining me on the Blue Couch,
Welcome.
and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube.
Darling, I love you. You say goodbye. Away you fly. But on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this. Lovely, lovely.